All right, I'm starting the recording. And we'll see if anybody else shows up, they can hop on. All right, so we are recording. Shelly, I'm gonna let you go first if you want to.
Okay. So far this month, for February, we have dropped 3 people already. 2 of them were withdrawals. 1 was a drop. Have a budget of 18, so we're going to try to keep it on the lower side. We had a 22 to end last month, so it was really bad. I thank you for everybody who went through their attendance. I know it was a pain, but I found so many people that had at least one day that just had a blank. So when you're going through and putting your attendance in, if you push P at the top, it puts present for everybody. Then you can go in and change anybody who might have been late or absent. That way there are no blanks. The new report that they're getting ready to work up, or they're working on for me, is going to take the attendance straight from your portal. So it's going to be really important that I have the latest and greatest updated attendance every day.
Right.
And if you do have to change something, let me know so I can change it on my side.
And not putting attendance in for a student makes them show not here, right?
Absent. Yes.
So,
and I almost dropped somebody the other day because of that. And one girl, yeah, and one girl had done a bunch of makeup. Come to find out, she had 3 days no attendance. So she really was not in as bad a shape as she thought she was, or we thought she was. When I went to put the makeup in is when I found out the 3 days missing attendance. So that's why, I finally just blasted everybody, because it's been all over the board this time.
Cool.
That's all I got.
Are you dragging anybody that hasn't checked yet?
Yeah, there's a couple that haven't.
All right. I emailed a number of people that you had specified before, and they were going to follow up with you. So we'll talk after the meeting.
Okay, sounds good.
I'll go physically grab those people.
Thanks.
Okay. Let's see. So Shannon, do you have anything you would like to talk about today? I need to unmute you. Hold on.
Actually, pre-Saturday makeup went really well. We had about 23 people, which is normal. So keep that in your students' minds. We're going to keep makeup going through next Wednesday, just to try to get all these people, as many people off probation as we can. And again, we still have the first 10 days of next block, but guys, don't push that. Let's really try to get them in here before next Wednesday and get this knocked out. I mean, because some of these people just need a couple hours. That's it. Can't hear you.
We can send out, can you hear me now? So I will put together a list and send it out from Shelly's report to everybody, to all the instructors, kind of breaking down who needs what. And then if you see your students on there as usual, please just say, hey, this is really important, and we lost a lot of folks, like 22 people from our campus. That's a lot, and granted, a lot of that wasn't even attendance. A lot of that was the students not dealing with life terribly well. But since we are dealing with so many students that are in crisis, we need to do everything that we can on the back end to control the things that we can. And part of that control is staying on top of these students who need to be academically counseled, right? I am working to get the red flag report working again. It's like pulling teeth, because online doesn't use it, so it must not be important. But I am pushing to have it reactivated. So I will keep you guys posted on that. I'm a little frustrated that they're not taking it seriously, especially since it's already kind of integrated into Moodle. I don't know why it's not working. It's just a reporting device within the system. So as soon as I know something, I will let you know. Anything else, Shannon?
No.
Okay. So I'm just going to hop into a few things. We got a few things on we're starting to kind of ramp up. This is our kind of busy season of stuff, like events and everything. So I'm just going to jump right in. One thing I want to talk about is cleaning. It looks like everything's, getting a little bit better every day, and that's awesome. And I appreciate you guys addressing this and communicating. Once again, I want to let you guys know that if someone says that they find something, it is not a personal attack on anybody. Please don't be sensitive about it, because that's not what's going on. We are really all just trying to work as a team to get things done. That being said, use the sheets in the classroom. Make the students use the sheets in the classroom, because that's a really quick way to find things that may be missed. Okay. And then a lot of times, I've mentioned this in the past, and it just underneath equipment. I know it's easy to forget that or think that you swept under it. That's actually one of the things that we get dinged for by the health department. Okay, that and in your coolers not being stocked correctly. Okay, and those are two things that should be addressed every day. Okay, we should never get dinged for that. Okay, but we have. So please keep an eye on your coolers. Make sure you understand that, and make sure the students understand that the breakdown is actually part of the daily lesson, that it's important to be taken seriously. Just as important as cooking their meal that day, the breakdown is important too. They're learning how to break down equipment and clean it and that kind of thing. And so later on, they can train other people on how to break down and clean equipment when they have their own restaurant. Also, please stay in the kitchen that you're supposed to be in. I think that's part of our problem. We're seeing some students spill over because they don't like working in tight spaces, or they like working on their own, or whatever it might be. We're finding equipment turned on in kitchens where nobody was there, and we think it's probably from spillover. We're finding messes that weren't caught because the students, snuck over and used an area that they weren't supposed to be in. So really make sure your students know that they have to work in the kitchen that they're assigned in and not to go elsewhere. Self-evaluations are due on Monday. If you don't know what I'm talking about, that means you haven't looked in your email. So go and look at your email. Please have those in by Monday. We're on a pretty strict schedule. I need to keep everybody going with this. All of us are having to do one, so don't feel like this is just for you guys. I'm working on mine right now as we speak. So, but please have all those to me on Monday. You need to actually fill it out digitally, and Karen sent a new one today, so use that one. Okay, I don't know what's different. I'm not in HR. I don't know I can't see a difference, but apparently there is one. So use the most updated sheet that they sent out. If you already gave yours to me, I hate to tell you, you're gonna have to redo it. So yes.
Karen sent the thing that said that if you already did it,
yeah,
that she was going to change, that they would change it, just to let her know.
Okay.
So I did mine, but I don't know what that means. Do I do it again?
I don't know. Because you're not the one giving it to her, you're giving it to me.
Because I said I already did it and gave it to you, but I never got a response back. So does that mean I have to do it again?
I don't know. Let me know what she says to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna. A lot of people already turned theirs in. That's why I'm like, really? You wait till the final hour to send that out? Awesome sauce. So do it digitally. Print it, sign it, turn it in to me, please. And then keep the digital copy for yourself just in case, because they haven't really laid this out super well. So I don't know exactly what their process is. They may come back and go, oh, no, I need the digital copies, or I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. So
hey, Chef, I've got Karen's email in front of me here. Sorry to interrupt.
Mm-hmm.
She says, if you have already completed your tasks, please let us know that, and we will correct your evaluation forms individually. So it sounds like if you've already done it, just tell them that, and they'll go in there and make it all fit, or whatever they got to do, so you don't have to redo.
Well, here's the thing. They can't, because it's all like, it's a piece of paper and she doesn't have access to it. Right.
Okay.
So that's what I mean. They didn't roll this out super well, because the way it's been done in the past, you guys give me the paper copy, I scan it to them, which turns it into a PDF, and then that's it. Right. So I'll just have to get Karen on the phone and talk to her, because it just doesn't make any damn sense. So, and I'll shoot you on email on what I find out. I'm a little frustrated with the whole process. It is what it is, I suppose. So we do have a bunch of events coming up in the next couple of months, and so get ready. I just want to get y'all ready for it. So I know that, and the one thing I did not mention in here that I'll look at it when I get in here. But on Tuesday, February 2nd, that's next Tuesday, we're going to be doing perfect attendance. I'll be sending out invitations for that. on February 21st to the 23rd is That Takes the Cake. If you're interested in volunteering for that, let Chef Pavla know. She's working on the buffet. On Saturday, February 22nd, from 10 a.m. to roughly 1 o'clock, it's an all staff thing. We've got pre-orientation. We all need to be here. It's just like last year. I'm going to put together a schedule. It's going to be for like 2 hours. I'm going to do it in shifts, and it's going to be a lot shorter than it was last year. We're going to come in around probably about 9:30, get everything set up, and hopefully we'll be out of here by noon. But we're just going to play it by ear. But I'm going to put that schedule together in the next day or so and send it out to everybody. Let's see. March 14th is graduation. Same bat time, same bat channel. It's over at the, Great Hills Baptist Church over on Jollyville. From March 21st to the 23rd, I get to go to Chicago. I'm super stoked about it. Let's see, March 16th through the 27th. I'll be doing everybody's in-person reviews because I'm also working on all of your reviews right now. And we'll be sitting down and discussing those. Okay. And I'll be sending you out each an invitation, a calendar invitation to come see me and sit down and have a conversation, and we'll get these knocked out. March 30th through April 3rd is spring break. And the bookended weekends for that. Then April 5th to the 8th, I'm going to be out of town at a convention. April 17th, put this on your calendar. We have the high school mystery basket. And then once again, that's an all staff event. I think most of you guys were here for that last year. Maybe a couple of y'all weren't. Same thing we did last year. It's going to be a carbon copy. The only thing I think I want to do is look at ways where we can tally up those sheets somehow faster. I don't have an answer for that because of just the way it is. You know, they want to turn and burn people out of here faster. I just don't. I don't know. I'm gonna have to think on it.
Robin.
Yeah.
Did you say April 17th was the Mr. Basket?
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
I got to think on how we can do that because that's the fly in the ointment is getting everything tallied up because these the high schools like to get out of here pretty quickly. Like they have a hard stop at like 3 o'clock. I don't know. If I hear anything else, I'll let you know. But right now I don't have any good answers for it. But we have the Austin Food and Wine Alliance. So I want you guys to really listen to this. So right now I have not heard from them, which is really weird. And I'm wondering why not. If any of you have any contacts with the Austin Food, like through C3 events or anything like that, please reach out to them. Please. I'm trying to figure out what happened. I'm hoping that they didn't get pissed off or something.
Robin, can I interject something?
Yeah.
The email I got from Allie said that she has not gotten any details yet herself on this event.
It's really weird.
Yeah. These are some of the events that she sent to me that she said she wants us to participate in, but she doesn't have any details on that one yet.
I don't know if they've got some new people managing it.
Yeah,
I just don't know. I have gotten a couple of people reach out to me. I've got a woman who I'm waiting for her to call me back. She needs a chef to come out and do a demo on one of the stages. If any of you guys are interested in doing this at the Food and Wine Festival, you would do a demonstration on plate presentations with maybe a student or two. I don't know. We'd have to figure out the details with her. So we have that in with the Austin Food and Wine Alliance, or Food and Wine Festival. And then we also have, I'm going to need probably three students and an instructor to go and work with a chef company at the festival for 2 days. And I think they want the same people for those 2 days. So keep in mind if that's something that you're interested in and you've got 3 students that you can count on to do the right thing for 2 days in a row, just come and talk to me and I can put you into contact with my contact. Okay. So, but that's all I have for Austin Food and Wine Festival now. It would not entirely surprise me if they called last minute and said, oh my God, we need kitchen space. Julie's gone. We don't, because I don't know what's going on. I'm just hoping we haven't, pissed them off in some way, but I feel like we were pretty generous with them last year. So I don't know why they would be that mad. Does anybody have any questions?
I have one more thing, Chef.
Yep.
Another thing that Allie wants us to be involved in is live fire, which is going to be April the 2nd.
Mm.
You can put that on your thing as well.
Let me put that on my thing here. Okay.
And that's a Thursday. The event starts at 6, but of course we'd have to be there about 4 to help set up because the VIPs would start getting there around 6.
All of these events, like the high school mystery basket, well, that's an all staff. Everybody has to be there. But like Live Fire, Austin Food and Wine Festival, you know, those types of things are professional development that you can document and put in your file because each of you needs about 8 hours of professional development a year. And so that's a really easy, fun way to get those hours. So if that's something you're interested in, just let me know. I think that's it for now. Like I said, I'll have more information for you guys about the pre-orientation. I'll put the schedule together and blast you. And like I said, it's going to be super short, sweet, and to the point. And I will, like, if you're going to go work with Chef Pavla over at the food, at the That Takes the Cake, you can do that instead of pre-orientation. But there's going to be like a limit. I need so many people here and so many people there. So you just got to tell me which one you want to do. But it is kind of like, it is, we've got a couple of weekends things. So, and the mystery basket, that's normally an in-service. So we let you guys take that as a professional development day. So, because you are working in network with high schools and stuff like that. Any questions? No, everybody's being really quiet.
All good.
We're just, oh, go ahead.
Yes. I'm trying to unmute you. There you go. What's up, Miguel?
I'm just interested in the play presentation for the Food and Wine Alliance.
Okay.
Just throw my head in there.
Okay. As soon as she calls me back, I'll get her email address and I will put you two in contact with each other.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
So Chef, I've already had an instructor ask if they could help me in the booth at the cake show. Is that something you would rather not do? Because that we not, Pavel is just doing the food, so some of that will be here and then setting up. But
I want Pablo to focus on the food and then you do the booth. If you
the booth is all day for 2 days. I never leave. So if another chef could come, that'd be really cool too.
You don't have to be there all day. I already kind of talked to David about that.
Oh,
I think that's kind of
miracle.
garbagey. So I was like, Tammy can take, like a less time kind of thing. So, and I think he's going to have Samantha there and she's got the gift of gab. So
yeah.
So don't sweat it too much. That's really kind of their event. So they can staff it heavier if they need to. I don't, but I know that you are an asset to that. So if you, I mean, it's up to you, but I'm not going to tell you have to stay out there all day.
Heard. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Anything else? Hold on, Felix, I'm going to unmute you.
A while back, hello everybody. A while back, Chef Ralph suggested that we let the leads know if we're going to be using the kitchens, especially like gen ed students.
Mm-hmm.
Have we adopted that? Is that something that we could start using right away? We just simply email a lead.
Email a lead and me. Make sure I'm in the loop on that because I'm real weird. Like I need to be able to look at the schedule and make sure it's clear, right?
Sure.
So it's the same for when a student wants to use a kitchen. I never say no, but I also have kind of a protocol that they have to do.
No, understand. And I just don't want to, obviously get in trouble. It's going to be case 6 next week. Nobody's in it, and I know why. Obviously
I'd rather them not use case 6. I would almost rather them use one of the other kitchens. That way we can keep an eye on them. Because when there's nobody there, like in the neighboring kitchens to kind of keep an eye on them. And they tend to take things that they're not supposed to. So if they are in a kitchen next to where a chef is working, they're going to be more likely to watch their P's and Q's. I also ask them to check in and check out with the chef that's neighboring them. So the chef can come in and go, no, man, clean that up, put that up. Don't leave that pan for us, that kind of thing.
Oh, okay. All right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. Perfect.
And just email me and, the leads, and then we'll get it. We'll make it work.
Okie doke. Thank you.
Stan, do you have anything you want to? Hold on, I'm going to unmute you. Hold on. Are you pushing unmute yourself? There we go. All right, you're good.
There. No, ma'am, not today. I can't think of anything. In reference to the email that Chef Tammy sent out about the student, I took care of that light out back.
Thank you.
So yeah, no worries. Just future reference. I told this to Tammy and Robin, but if you guys ever need a light for your kitchen or something like that, you don't have to wait till the next day. The door that used to lead to the atrium, that door is always open and it is full of lights. So if you guys ever need to get a light and take care of it, illuminating the situation, go ahead and take care of that. Don't wait too long to put anybody or yourself in danger. Outside of that, that's about it.
Cool.
Word. Okie dokie. That's all I've got. Thank you guys for coming today.
Thank you.
All right. I'll see y'all later. All right. Bye-bye.
All right.